Welcome to the Lara Jane Layton Show. This podcast is for you, the person who keeps putting others first. Your self-talk has held you back. You no longer need to take a second seat. Let's explore ways to overcome self-doubt. You can silence that inner bully voice and achieve your full potential. Here's your host, Lara Jane.
Welcome, friend. It's your host, Lara Jane, and it is Challenge Day again. Today's going to be pretty fun. Okay, I always think they're fun, but this is one that when you start thinking, I don't have time. I don't have time to exercise. I don't have time to food prep. I don't have time to visit with friends. I don't have time to take a lunch break. I don't have time. All of these things that we have, I'm sure you're just like me. We overbook our calendars. We book, we put things in, we make it fit. And guess what goes on the back burner? You. We put ourselves on the back burner. So the challenge this week is going to schedule some time for you. Put an hour on your calendar where you do not have to go to a meeting. Put a couple hours on your weekend to meet up with a friend for a cup of coffee. And you don't even have to pre-schedule them. Just block your calendar. I need more time for me. I need to spend time with my friends. I need to be able to process all the meeting notes. If you're in back-to-back meetings, you kind of like lose some of well, I do. Maybe you have a better memory, but I get confused with the things that happened in 4 or 5 meetings back to back. But if I just take 15 minutes after meeting and take the time to write down my action items, to write down the things that I needed to follow up with before going to the other meeting, then I don't get them confused and mixed up. I've taken the time to process it. So what I'm challenging you to do is add that time to your schedule. You get a meeting on your calendar, add 30 minutes. Summarize, process meeting, whatever you want to call it, meeting results, time to process, doesn't matter. Call it private. It giving you the time you need, and if you don't need any, there wasn't anything for you to do, enjoy not having someone in your face for 30 minutes. Give yourself that break. Do some breathing exercise, walk outside. And people would tell me, walk outside, and I'd look at them, roll my eyes. No, I don't have time. But you do have time to stand up. You do have time to twirl in a circle. Nobody has to know. It just means you looked one direction, come back. It doesn't have to look goofy, but it gets your thought process out of that. I'm staring at my computer again, and I've been doing this for 8 hours. Schedule the time to stand up. Schedule the time to breathe. I used to have a reoccurring task on my calendar that was like every 3 hours. It would remind me that I needed to stand up because I get so involved, I forget to take care of myself. So it would be just like all of a sudden I'd get a reminder, stand up. And that's all I had to do. And if I didn't have time, if I literally was in the middle of a meeting and I wasn't going to be able to do it, you just mark it complete and keep going. It is easier to remove things than it is to add them. So fill up your calendar with all the things you want to do for you this week and enjoy the time that you have to do the things that you've been putting off. Enjoy the challenge. Make sure to make time for you. Stay tuned for the next episode. And remember, I'm not a medical or mental professional. Have a great day.
Are you tired of waking up exhausted? You are not alone. If you're looking to take your life back, let's start with the simple step of adjusting your self-talk. Stay tuned for the next episode with your host, Lara Jane. Remember to follow the show so you don't miss a next simple step that you can use to feel more confident. And please leave an honest review.